All right, let's do box mac and cheese take two for your amount of sugar that's in there, okay? Because it is shocking. So I have two family size mac and cheeses, which are 24 ounces. And one is a very well recognized mac and cheese that has a seashell type noodle, as well as the other, but you know what I'm getting at here. Um, they both have the same amount of calories. If you haven't seen any of my nutrition label reading yet, which you probably haven't because I'm evergreen, you will know that calories is not the first thing that you should be looking at on the box, but or nutrition label, sorry, or box or packaging. The first thing you should look at is ingredients. The second thing you should look at is carbs, okay? Carbohydrates. There is a shocking amount of carbohydrates in our foods or processed foods, okay? Um, we really want to be taking note of this. And if you have any kind of health outcome, health goal that you're trying to achieve, you want to make sure that you're avoiding these refined carbohydrates and sugars. They are just not going to be beneficial for any kind of goal that you're trying to reach. Okay. So for the first one, and then I'm sorry, the second one is like a local you can find it in your local grocery store, whether it be Kroger or Food Lion or Walmart or it's the generic like their store name, I guess if that makes sense. All right. So for the well-known, oh, I have all my other sugar domes up here. My messy kitchen, sorry. For the brand that you would recognize, I don't know, it used to be my favorite. For the total box, okay, so that's going to be 24 ounces, and the entire box has, I don't even like to say it honestly, 294 grams of carbohydrate, which is 73.5 teaspoons of sugar. That's 73.5. Okay. Now, the other one that is the one that is in your local. So always check the ingredient label. It's very important to do that. But the more, I guess, grocery store brand is more with 312 grams of carbohydrate and 78 teaspoons of sugar. So I'm just going to pop this over here like this. Reset. Hold on. This is the one that you know. Okay. That's the amount of sugar in one family style sized box of macaroni and cheese. Okay. One box. So it's going to be the bigger box. It's this size. Okay. So, like the bigger, fatter one. Okay. That's a lot. It's a lot. Now, 78. So, we're going to take this out. That's 78. That's a lot of sugar. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Sorry, I'm real tall. I'm 5'10" like Cindy Crawford. Thanks, Clueless. Uh, that's a lot of sugar. And I know maybe you won't be eating the whole thing. I know that for me personally, when I would eat refined carbohydrates and stuff like this, I would make one big box. I would make a ton for me. I would make a ton for my ex, and I make a ton for my dogs because it's a big box of macaroni and cheese. It's a lot. And let's go down to one serving size, though. Okay, so one serving size is 4 ounces, which is this. It's not very big, right? It's half a cup. For the more, I'm just gonna put all the sugar up here and show y'all. It's sad, really. Honestly, it's sad. That's a lot. That's not even what's in 2 boxes, that's just what's in 1 box with a little extra on the side. Anywho, uh, 1 4-ounce serving, which is also looks like this. Again, not cooked, so it will be like, it'll have, like, the cheese sauce and it'll be, like, a little puffier, but for the more well-known mac and cheese, like, you can find it anywhere, um, 49 grams of carbohydrate, which is 12.25 teaspoons. So that is, I did the math earlier, but 12, this is 4 teaspoons. It's 6, 12. It's like this plus this and a little bit more on top. In 1 4-ounce serving, people. Come on. Look at this. And if you do have any kind of health outcomes or health goals that you're working towards, um, this is just gonna derail them, honestly. It's you I have to analyze your personalized health goals more, but it is a like a standard if you're trying to lose weight or, reverse any kind of lifestyle disease that you have associated with mm, I wish I could can I edit this? I can edit this later. Meh, I don't care. I won't ever do that. That's my problem. I just like to go live and just be me. So, that's a lot of sugar, people, okay? Don't waste your carbohydrate intake on processed crap like this. It's not good for your body. It is not made to make you healthy. It's the exact opposite. It's not good for you. They don't care. They want a paycheck. They're lining their pockets. The food industry does not care about you and your well-being. They might have some good intended people there or well-intentioned people there or, some people who want to be doing the right thing. It just comes down to you are in charge of your well-being. It's not your fault. Like, would you ever know that this much sugar comes in like I mean, obviously not this much and like this much, but 13.5 teaspoons is a lot of freaking sugar, right? If you have any kind of health outcome or goal, let's try and get the net carb intake to 50 grams or less per day. And we got to cut out those refined carbohydrates. So I'm going to go more in depth on what good and bad are, but I had to start out here because mac and cheese is delicious. Like, who doesn't love mac and cheese? And if you can see over here, like, this is my number 2 that I was going to do is Dr. Pepper. I was like, mac and cheese and Dr. Pepper. Like, we're in Texas. That's what people like and that's what people eat? And I get it. I get it. But once you get it, when you get the health impact that eating this crap has on your body, you're not going to want to do it again. And once you actually feel the difference that you feel when you're not eating this stuff and not putting it into your body, um, yeah, it's amazing how quickly your palate can make a change and want to taste actually good carbohydrates and nature's carbs, as Dr. Minnie Pels would say. So I just wanted you to take this in. I'm going to take this in too because this is my second take of my first YouTube live video. So if you made it this far with me, I really, really appreciate it. And I am Rebecca from Kismet Wellness, and I am here to help you on your wellness path to help you reach your health outcomes. If you want to get into a lifestyle of fasting, or if you just want to learn what you should be eating when you go into the grocery store, if you want to learn what you should be feeding your kids, putting in your mouth, their mouths, anybody else that you're feeding, you're going to want to take a special look at first and foremost the ingredients that you're putting into your body. Okay. So, with that, I will leave you there and I hope y'all learned a little bit. And if you have any questions, you can be sure to type them in the comments section. Okay. Thanks so much for staying tuned. Mm, mm, mm.